So this is how I test the 6 liters from the 2003 to 2006. So it's relatively important to stay with the 03, 04 and 05, 06, 07s. So this is a 2006. It'll be going in this vehicle that's still running, but it's got a dead cylinder or a collapsed lifter or something like that. Either way, it needs to be replaced or torn down and rebuilt. So I know that this truck runs and drove here. So we're using an independent fuel system, adding batteries to it. This one came all completely wired, pretty much just like this. We just took off the stuff in the front, trimmed a little bit of the fat. We're plugging in to this truck with these 3 connectors here, one going into the computer and then these ones down here. The length is a little bit tight. Being that it's hooked up into there, we can hook right directly into the OBD2. And when we turn the key on, we're going to get our Fickum clatter. Then what I'm going to do is run a couple of very basic tests. So we're going to check the injector buzz to make sure we have decent injectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to repeat that test 2 more times. Since we're running an independent fuel system, we want to really watch and make sure that's coming out nice and clear, that we've got most of the air bubbles out of it. Six, 7, 8. So now we're going to move in to our live data, and we're going to watch our pressures, our IPR, make sure that's not stuck. We're actually going to add Fickum sync here to make sure that we've got a good signal to the cam and the crank. And we're going to start it. So I'm going to really want to watch that pressure come up. We're going to expect some fluttering. Now that we're in here, we're going to go back to our special test. We're going to watch first. We've got good pressure. Our IPR is good. We are a little low on power, but that's okay. So we're going to go back into here and we're going to run a power balance. Let's see how smooth she's running. We're going to, again, expect a little bit of flutter. You can see we might be a little bit low on number 2. That could just be stiction cold oil. So we're going to exit out of this test. Go back to our main screen. We're going to see if we can kick the idle up a little bit here. For whatever reason, it didn't like that. We're going to have a look at our exhaust. Not seeing a lot of crazy smoke or anything coming out of there. We're just going to look around, make sure we don't have any major leaks. Seems to look okay there. In our oil cooler. Obviously, we don't have coolant in it, so we want to be careful of that. Everything looks to be okay here. It already wants to kick up onto its high idle. Trying to warm it up, but there's no coolant in it. And we're going to say that this is a good engine. We're going to shut it off. We're going to turn it back on. We're going to have a quick look one more time. See, everything is looking okay there. See, we're starting to get a little bit warm. I don't like to run it too much after that, but we'll give it one more quick pop. It's a nice quick start. And that'll be that. Call that a winner.